First! You're first! You actually got the notification. What's up, Dark Hanify? How you doing? Yeah, we're probably just gonna go to Raid Town. Someone said there was like a market in Stowe on side. What's up, Thumbing Hawk? I can't stay since I have to finish the final paper, but I'll drop a like and catch the replay. Have fun. Thanks, Brian. Hope you, good luck on your final paper. Hope it goes well. Someone said there's like a fucking bargain market. What's going on with this? Oh, this is where you get Beast Ball. What are these? What is a cracked pot? This guy buys mushrooms. Oh. Oh, I don't think I've been into this building. It's for Sinisty? Is that how you evolve it? I'll buy it then. Because you get a cheap pot that may make a certain cheap. Yeah. We're gonna do some more raids to get some more candies. Is my goal right now. Oh, does anyone remember what what Pokeball you get by doing the Rotom Derby or whatever? Oh, Toxel. Like, Sinisty looks like a cool Pokemon to me. Powerful Shell Smash user, to say the least. I have 5 beams over here, holy moly. Sigilyph? Oh no, Corviknight. I know people like low kick, but I feel like low kick is so much worse when Dynamax is in the game. Like, I get so nervous that they're going to Dynamax on it, but I guess there's no knowing if they've done it. Like, if they're going to do it or not, you know? Wow, this is a cool one. He's down for Toxicroak. Hell yeah, dude. Are you serious? You have a Psychic Attack, Gardevoir? I'll bring Gardevoir for it. I know it's weak to poison attacks, but... I'm watching it uni with one AirPod. Nice. This is video. Oh, we have Invader Zim here. Very famous person. No, Chroma's from Mexico. What a crazy cry! Are you serious with that? Oh, it's got anticipation. Big sad. Oh, big sad. Oh, it's actually... This is actually a fine ability to have because it can still become... I don't need these headphones. It can still become the other ability. Shiny Hatterene looks so good. Is that a Shiny Hatterene? I didn't even look. Yeah, I've taken several late classes. It's awful. Oh, it's interesting. Its colors are a little bit inverted or something. So, okay, just because it's... I thought its hidden ability was, Dry Skin, but its hidden ability is actually Poison Touch, which is, like, not... I mean, I don't think it's a bad ability or nothing, but it's not as good as Dry Skin is, so... Toxicroak in general is, like, a pretty cool mon. No, its two regular abilities are Anticipation and Dry Skin, and its hidden ability is Poison Touch. I guess I didn't realize it had dry skin in 4th gen, huh? Was dry skin worse in 4th gen? What's up, Miranda? How you doing? I'll hide the battle code for now. Soon TM, but only for raids, and you kind of need to know someone who can dump Pokemon like custom firmware. Raid RNG should come out very soon. Got a swoop bet. I mean, no, I don't think it matters. Like, because the crypto of the Switch is very not likely to be broken. Like, I don't think the crypto for the 3DS got broken. It just didn't affect the RNG the same way. No, I don't think so. It's like OS level stuff. I just do this on my own. No one cares about swoop bat. I get it. It's worth the candies, my guys. There's something wrong with the stream? I'm getting positive readings on my end. Get it, Weavile. Oh, died. Wow. Should I catch this one? Hold on. Oh, this thing's shiny's crazy. No, its HA isn't available. Later, loser. What's up, Santana? How you doing? You know when you feel ready? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The hype never hit me for this game like it did for a lot of people. I just kind of got it and I was playing it. I don't want to invite anyone else to this shit. Fucking 3-star ass looking ass raid. Fuck, I can't. Oh. You should be good. Completing 2 RNG days has got you booming. What do you mean by seed injection? Thank you, Wishy-Washy. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? I was very excited for Sun and Moon, personally. Hey, that's pretty perfect, right? You don't intend to use it for level 100 battles, do you? Ugh. I'm so sick of this Pokemon. Do I have a level 100 guy who I can use a rock move with? Fuck, I don't. Oh, I do, yeah. I have Buzzy. I mean, if people are interested in the Butterfree, fucking more power to you, my guys. I played the shit out of Sun and Moon. I feel like level 100 battles should not be happening. I actually can't believe that people are doing level 100 battles still. It's very surprising to me on retail. Because, for one, there's the 20-minute timer. The level 100 is just going to make them longer. And two, it's like kind of exclusionary to people who don't want to grind as much. And I know getting to level 100 is not the hardest thing in this game if you just do the raids, but it's just like, just do level 50, I feel like, because it's like, there's an auto level for it. Like, there's a forced level 100 cap for it. Like, just do it. No, I prefer level 100 battles when the game actually lets you fucking do it. But the game just, like, doesn't let it happen easily anymore. Like, even in, like, I didn't support level 100 battles in Gen 6 or 7 because it's just bad. Like, you can't, like, in those games, like, you just can't expect people to have their entire team at 100. It was more acceptable maybe in Gen 6 when getting to 100 in ORAS was, like, unbelievably easy. But in Gen 7, it was just like, no. Man, I don't even know what the deal was in Gen 5. Gen 5 pretty much was still level 100 battles, I feel like. No, X and Y wasn't that hard to get 100s. All you had to do was the chef thing. The cafe. Cafe Luau. You could get to 100, like, pretty fast. I preferred grinding to 100 in Cafe Luau than grinding to 100 in Ultra Sun and Moon. No, Cafe Luau is like... Cafe Luau was really good because Cafe Luau was repeat. You could do it as many times as you want in a day. And you would do it with rotation battles. And in the rotation battle, there was a... an Audino in it. Yeah, there was an Audino in it, and the Audino gave a shitload of EXP. Oh, and the best part was, the EXP O-Power would last through the entire cafe experience, regardless of anything. So, like no matter what, you couldn't run out of the timer for the EXP O-Power, which was super cool. And it gave you would get like 40 bomb mushrooms for doing it. So you have a bunch of bomb mushrooms, and so it was like a really good way to, like, if you use an amulet coin, right? You would get like a lot of EXP and like a lot of levels. It was really good. Really good. Blissy bases, do not get me wrong. Let me be clear about something. Blissy bases, probably like 10 times. Not 10 times, but Blissy bases are much faster. But the way you would do it in Gen 6 would be, like, assuming you had bank and 2 games, right? So for me is I would do the Blissy bases, and if there were still guys I needed to get to 100, I would then transfer them to X and Y, and I would just grind them out in X and Y. Right? Like, that's how I would do it. Gmax Snorlax wants to join me on this. Yeah, and I don't know about Gen 5. Gen 5 didn't even have an auto level feature for 50 that you could use for Smogon singles if you wanted, right? Like, there wasn't even a way to do it. Like, so everyone just kind of hacked in level 100s. It was pretty much the way to do it. There was a way to do it with level 50s for doubles, I think, though. And what gen have I felt the community was most active? I guess it depends on the format you're talking about. I feel like my perspective is heavily biased by time. Because I had the most free time during Gen 4. Whoa. Whoa, Inteleon Shiny's so cool. What the hell? Yo, I love that fucking bubblegum look. Looking like Politoed up in this bitch. So, like, for me, Gen 4 was my most active time, and I also felt like it was insanely active. I mean, people were popping off everywhere, because it was the dawn of Wi-Fi, right? But here's the thing. Like, forums were crazy. Like, it was... Like, you could not... how do I say this properly? Like, in Gen 4, for example... Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So for Smoke on Wi-Fi singles, literally it was so easy to get, because that was the only format played, right? People only played Smoke on singles. Like, BGC was really not played on Wi-Fi back then. So everyone would play Smoke on singles, and you could just go into a battle thread and be like, "Yo, battle, here's my FC," and then someone would just ping you back and you'd refresh the thread and it'd be done. So it was very easy to get Smoke on singles battles back then. In Gen 5, it was still pretty easy to get Smoke on singles battles, and I feel like Gen 5, were they toxic? No. It's usually fine. I'll catch this just in case it's good. Usually, here's the only things you would see in those threads, I feel like. You would see a lot of, not a lot, but like, usually you would see someone being like, all legends banned. So someone wouldn't, so someone would like not want, like if you had an Articuno, they would they wouldn't want you to use like even the shitty legendaries like Articuno and Regice, because they just think that all legends are broken. And then, if you didn't, sometimes you'd also get people, vids on Showdown? No, this is way before Showdown, my dude. It's Gluttony, but I have a Gluttony one already. Way before Showdown. This is... Shoddy Battle was the simulator back when I was playing, yeah. People also did Net Battle a little bit, but... Yeah. People used to hate on... Shoddy sucked. I mean, no offense to the person who made Shoddy, but everybody hated Shoddy. Nobody really felt like it was fun or good. The only good thing about Shoddy was that without any extra equipment, you could post your... There was like lots of war story threads where you could post your... like the battle logs very easily. That was the best part about Shoddy, probably, is that you could just copy paste the battle logs. No legends. Was Shadow Tag even an ability back then? Oh yeah, Wobbuffet, that's right. Wob's has been since Gen 3. No, I mean the base rules were just Smoke on singles, but then a lot of people would just like not know what it is. Bro, I hate the Blizzard. I'm so lost. Can I get in the fucking water or something, bro? Ah, there it goes. Okay. So, like, the rules when I started playing... First of all, when I started playing, Chomp wasn't banned yet. Because I started playing in... relatively early DP. So, Chomp had actually not been banned yet. When I started playing. I was around for when Chomp got banned and people didn't want to, Was this an Orbeetle? Bug Psychic, huh? What's my best play here? I guess it's probably like... Buzzer your, I'll do Special Sun for the fun. Yeah, so Garchomp probably got banned after a year when I started playing. I would say. And all right, I'll give this another 30 seconds before I start it. Yeah, he probably got banned close to a year after I started, and then a lot of people were protesting it as if they couldn't have had a say if they wanted, but they could have. So yeah, a lot of people protested the Garchomp ban. I remember Dysfunction made a video talking about like, what's next? They banned Stealth Rock. They do this. No, Garchomp got banned before Platinum came out. I'm pretty sure. No one voted back then. Well, I think people were just not aware that you could vote or whatever. People were just dumb. So yeah, Garchomp got banned, and but for the most part, people were cool. I mean, it was just like you just asked for a battle, you do the battle, you were done. Like that was it. Like there was nothing really. Sometimes people would disconnect during a battle, and those you could report or whatever. So those people you would report. So it's just really the people who DC'd or whatever. Chomp started out banned in Gen 5 and became unbanned. You always thought it was ridiculous banning stuff from the game that GF never intended to be in the meta? What are you talking about? You never liked Garchomp bans? If you didn't like the Garchomp ban in Gen 4 or the Excadrill ban in Gen 5, you actually didn't understand Smogon singles. Garchomp in Gen 4 was absurd. That mon is not defeatable. He can 2-hit KO the entire metagame. He's very ridiculous. Nothing can switch in on Garchomp. It's very difficult to defeat in Gen 4. Excadrill being banned in Gen 5, I understand you not liking, because Excadrill in Gen 5... How do I explain this? Excadrill was a symptom, not the cause, right? So, like... Yeah, that's the only thing I could say about this. Excadrill was a symptom and not the cause. So, like, banning Excadrill was silly because... Excadrill was not broken. Weather plus speed was. So, I believe Smogon has since fixed pretty much all this dumb shit in Gen 5. I believe Sandrush is just banned in Gen 5 now. Yeah. What's up, Hydramech? What Game Freak intended to be in the game doesn't... Why does that matter? Explain to me why you think what they intended to be in the game matters. Right? The beauty of Smogon is that if something sucks, we can just fucking delete it. Like... That's the beautiful part about it, right? Like, why does it matter what Game Freak wanted when what they put in sucks? And on top of that, Game Freak has done questionable bans to begin with. Like, in VGC, fucking Dragonite and T-Tar was banned for because they were level 55. This is stupid. What it was, I don't know. Another fucking Butterfree. I hate this Pokemon. Stop taking up my fucking raid slots. Interested in this dollar, though. What's up, dude? Cool. So, like, if you played the metagames back then, like, you would, quite honestly, I couldn't understand how you could enjoy playing with Garchomp in the metagame. It makes everything worse. Fuck Butterfree. Hey, listen, I'm trying. I'm doing my best, okay, Thumbing Hawk? You always enjoyed using teams with the broken thing? Alpha, hi, what am I doing? I'm doing raids, just trying to get some candies. You good? I'm just judging you. I mean, laddering with the broken thing is for sure fun. I understand that sentiment. Like, I got to top 5 in the OU ladder for the brief period that Genesect was allowed in Gen 5. Shit's hilarious. But, in Gen 4, they should have given us a fast ice type to counter Garchomp. They did, and Garchomp was still broken. I loved Genesect, bro. I got to top 5 on the... You know what my fucking team was in Gen 5? It was a Sun team with Genesect, Terrakion, Lilligant, obviously Ninetales. And fuck, I forget who else. And so, like, the idea was that Lilligant would sleep things and then just quiver dance like a trillion times. Do I have a new icon? No, what are you talking about? Oh, do you have a new icon? Did you just hit the 1 year mark? Don't ask me about my dope team. Yeah, I forget who the other 2 members were. But, the idea was basically that... Oh, it was because it was a CB Terrakion, right? So the idea was that Terrakion would just, break shit. The idea was that Terrakion would just break shit, and then Lilligant would just sleep things and then set up like 150 times. And there was a... I forget what Genesect was doing, because I don't think Shift Gear Genesect was legal quite yet. Genesect might have just been your standard-ass broken scarf set. But yeah, that shit was busted. Poor Genesect. Always broke. Always just too broken for the meta. I got paralyzed. Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, it was fun for me. I get why it was like... I get why that... But, like, I'm totally fine with, like, banning things that are just, like, unfun. Like, if every game comes down to Garchomp versus Garchomp, if every game comes down to Genesect versus Genesect, like, delete it. Like, make the metagame what we want to make the metagame, if we have the ability to do so, you know? Yeah, that's the final fucking form of my member badge, Super Saiyan. The meta does not necessarily get centralized after the ban, and it doesn't get centralized anywhere near as much. Like, there will be a peak mon for any specific meta, right? But it's not going to be to the extent that the former mons were. And even if the mons are very popular, that doesn't even necessarily mean that the mon is unhealthy, right? You can, for example, Lando T is not unhealthy, but Lando T is popular, right? Lando T is easy to defeat. It's an easy to defeat Pokemon. It's an easy Pokemon to handle in singles. But it's good because it can do a lot of things, right? Garchomp in Gen 4 didn't really have to do a lot of things, and nothing could defeat it, right? Look at who was the next Pokemon who was the best Pokemon after Garchomp. Really look at it in Gen 4, right? Garchomp was the best. Garchomp at one point, I want to say, was sitting at like 80% usage or something on Shoddy. It was insanity, right? But then look at who takes over Garchomp's mantle, right? It was Scizor. Scizor. Do you think Scizor was totally defeatable? Scizor was a Pokemon who had way more flaws, and there was really easy. It was easy to play around Scizor, right? Like it was so. And then look at who became the next new best Pokemon after Scizor. It was Heatran, a Scizor counter. And again, Heatran, a very easy Pokemon to defeat in terms of like what is the typical way to go about defeating a Pokemon, right? Like you can defeat they both of them have 4 times weaknesses. Heatran has more than 4 times weakness, right? It's just like it's totally feasible to defeat these Pokemon who like they have huge flaws. Their usage is nowhere near what Garchomp's was. And they're nowhere near as undefeatable as Garchomp was. And I would go so far as to say they're not even centralizing forces to this day, right? The DPP meta has like probably largely been solved at this point. There was the Latias mild shakeup for a while, but like even then, Heatran had 4x weakness, and then it was weak to water and fighting, two like super common types. Oh my god, a Scorch. No, Latias got unbanned. Like, the games don't come down to your Heatran versus their Heatran, but they pretty much always came down to your Chomp versus their Chomp, or can I defeat the Chomp, right? It never comes down to can I defeat the Heatran. Like, Heatran is something every team is going to have a way to defeat Heatran naturally because it's weak to 3 extremely common types. No, Latios is still banned even without the orb. Latias is unbanned, though. Latias is unbanned. You can't use the orb with Latias, though. Latias is pretty much specs. It's a spec set right now. It's specs Draco Meteor is pretty much what it does. It doesn't really do much. It's not like too big of a deal because the meta was kind of ready to accept it when it was unbanned. Wait, it's not Gmax. Is this just a den this thing can be in? Suicune was not a good switch in. Suicune could easily get KO'd by Garchomp depending on the situation. Outrage from Garchomp for Suicune. If Suicune is max HP, max defense, which they are not often so, and if Suicune is that set, it's probably not running Ice Beam. It takes 41 to 49% from Outrage. But if Garchomp Swords Dances on the switch to Suicune and Stealth Rocks are up, if Stealth Rock is up and Garchomp Swords Dances on the switch, it has a 62% chance to OHKO it, and if it doesn't Swords Dance and it just Outrages on the switch, it's got a still pretty high chance to to hit KO. This is Jolly Chomp. So again, Stealth Rocks are up. Garchomp has a Garchomp's Outrage does 40 to 48%. Again, Garchomp Swords Dances on the switch to Cress. Garchomp has a 56% chance to OHKO Cress. even if we assume max defense, Garchomp's doing 85% to a Cresselia if Stealth Rocks are up, right? That's fucking wild. Like, you cannot take... This Mon cannot be taken. No, I'm running these calcs right now. Okay, so the Sandvale Garchomp... Sandvale Garchomp was banned only for... that was a Gen 5 thing. So, Garchomp only had one ability in Gen 4. It was Sandvale. Ooh, there's another over here. Yeah, so Garchomp only had one... Garchomp only had Sandvale in Gen 4, so it just got straight up banned in Gen 4. In Gen 5, Garchomp was banned with Sandvale, because, duh. But, alright, so actually I have to go to a different area. Well, it was also really annoying, because if Garchomp runs a subset, right, you're bonered. So imagine Garchomp runs... this is hilarious, by the way, right? So let's say, I just want to, just to prove my point even fucking further. Ice Beam from a Cresselia, if Garchomp doesn't have Yachi Berry, does not OHKO Garchomp. Okay, again, super clear about this. I believe the same goes for Suicune. It might not, though. Yeah, Ice Beam also can't OHKO. This is without Yachi Berry. I want to be very clear. This is without fucking Yachi Berry. If Garchomp had a Yachi Berry, you're even something as strong as... Didn't Weavile Ice Punch want to KO it? Weavile Ice Punch could kill it, but if it was Scarf Garchomp, you're fucked. Also, if Garchomp had a Yachi Berry, you're fucked. Right? Scarf Weavile was a semi-reliable check, I would say. A Pikachu. Who wants Pikachu? Okay. So, the history of the Garchomp situation is like this, right? Garchomp, in Gen 4, there was... The main reason, I would say, is because nothing could take its hits, literally, to any degree. Nothing could take a hit from Garchomp and survive, basically. And nothing, almost nothing could OHKO Garchomp immediately, right? Okay. On top of that, yes, Bright Powder, Sandvale with T-Tar as your, or Hippo as your partner, of course, this was also a thing, right? This was, it would be sub SD Garchomp, and Garchomp was faster than pretty much everything at the time that could OHKO it, with pretty much the exception of Weavile, and if you don't have the counter to Garchomp in already, Garchomp can just sub on the switch, and then he can rely on luck, in order to, avoid things in the Sandstorm. However, but that's not like the primary, it's just annoying, it's just not the primary reason, right? But I didn't even remember picking this thing. But in Gen 5, Garchomp only got unbanned once it got an alternate ability. When Rough Skin got released as its hidden ability, that's when Garchomp was retested, because it was viewed that part of the problem with Garchomp was, in fact, its ability Sandvale would just like exasperate issues. And actually, I think this is true to this day. In Jiba, that's fucking hilarious. In Gen 4, I think in Overused, Sandveil and... What's the snow one? Is it like Ice Cloak or something? Snowcloak? Snowcloak. Sandveil and Snowcloak are banned from OU. And so the way... But the Pokemon that have them aren't actually banned. So the way they implemented this is super fucking weird. So Frostlass... Ooh, wow. That's an interesting one. So Frostlass and... what's the other guy? Sandslash are banned from OU, but they're not Ubers. They're just in like UU and NU, and they're not allowed to be used in OU. It's actually really weird. It's like a clunky solution to their issue. They increase evasion under weather. This is a Wob, huh? I don't really have anything good for Wob. We'll just bring fish. I personally am under the impression that very rarely does Smogon pull the ripcord too fast in regards to what's broken. Right? Like Smogon will often sit with like a shitty broken thing in its meta for several months before banning it. No, you're thinking of the Gen 5 rule where because all the evasion abilities in Gen 5 are just straight up banned. Any ability that gives you evasion in Gen 5 is not allowed. And then in Gen 5 what is banned is Gen 5 banned you having a speed booster on your team with weather on your team. So if it's a Pokemon like Kingdra cannot be on the same team as a Pokemon who has Drizzle. I dislike this complex ban. That is that is bad, and that is a problem. I think it's too confusing. Well, there's a difference, right? There is a very difference. If something is... Now, the ability Sand Rush in totality is just banned. Because Sand Rush... it's hard to explain, but Sand Rush in totality is banned. I personally think that they should also just ban Swift Swim and... they probably should have banned the weathers instead, but it's whatever. Like, Gen 5 is what happens when Smogon tries to compromise, right? They try to, like, keep in something that was viewed as vital when it wasn't. Right? So, I'm trying to, like, explain this properly, right? Gen 5's weather thing is, like, they viewed these weather things as something that's kind of integral to the signature of the generation. And it's like an integral mechanic to the game. And so they tried to keep weather in while removing the broken aspects of weather. And what you get is like this weird hodgepodge for where a long time... something, for example... how do I say? So, for example, you weren't allowed to have a weather booster on your team that is the same type of weather as your team. But what this resulted in was like a bunch of people bringing like weather boosting abilities on their team that don't match their team, hoping that the opponent has that weather. So like on a rain team, you would bring Excadrill, or you would just bring Excadrill on a non-weather team, hoping that they bring sand, so your Excadrill's faster than everything and you can just destroy him. Like it was just like a very ridiculous, unhealthy, super weird meta. Because they compromised, right? And I think that's part of the reason they're not willing to compromise on Dynamaxing, where they do some half measure, where they allow lower levels of Dynamax, or only Gigantamax, or something along the, or banning specific Pokemon, right? It's just like, clearly the unhealth is caused by this mechanic specifically, and they can remove it and they can fix it, and I think that's fine, right? And if you don't like that meta, you don't play by Smogon's rules. Like, it's very easy to just not play by that rule. So, for stuff that's extremely obviously broken, Smogon will do quick bans, for the record. Which is, again, I think totally fine. Some people, I guess, don't like the quick ban thing. a quick ban thing, but I am totally down with it. Like, so something like Marshadow, it becomes... Yeah, but the thing is, that doesn't always transfer, right? Because VGC is so vastly different from... VGC is doubles, which is so vastly different from singles. It's just like... Am I pro Dynamax ban? In Smogon singles, yeah, I lean towards it. From what I've played, it's pretty ridiculous. The test ladder is up right now. I actually have a problem with the way I actually have a huge problem with the ladder, though. What? Oh, I have BlisySeed. They fucking banned... Okay. They unbanned Moody right before the test ladder for Dynamax ban went up. And then a bunch of people, I want to say like a lot of people got their fucking requirements for banning with Moody Glalie. And then they banned Moody Glalie. So I kind of think that muddied the waters in terms of allowing too many people maybe to get the requirements for it. But, overall I'm pro ban because it's just like, it just makes it so... It almost feels like the battles aren't about the battles. They're about the Dynamax. I don't think it's like insanity. Like, it's not only that, but it is broken, I think. I don't think Dynamaxing is very broken in doubles. It's pretty easy to handle it. Especially since something like... Especially because it makes spread moves not exist. So there's actually sometimes you like don't even want a Dynamax. It's very interesting. The problem with Dynamaxing in 6v6 is that it's just like this sweep monstrosity. It's very weird. Oh. Okay. Ooh, Gastrodon. This is a really good mon. I feel like they developed with doubles in mind. I'm sure they did develop it with doubles in mind. Which, again, is why I'm totally fine with them banning it from singles. Is there any special attack Gen 3 setup mon? Do you mean like a setup sweeper? For special attack? There's like a few, but they're kind of weird. Celebi, Jirachi, Mewtwo come to mind. I would say Suicune also comes to mind. Types furiously in the Discord. And it's so funny. It's not. It's just like how I type. It just comes away that way. Special UU sweepers? I don't know anything about Gen 3 UU. What the fuck is this tier about? Let's take a look-see. This tier's fucking wild. Look at all these weirdo mons. What are you doing here? What does this guy do? I actually think there's a chance a special sweeper might not exist. Like, for setuping. This is a wild tier. Grumpig has a calm mindset. Who is Metachamp? Are you talking about Machamp or Metachamp? Is Raikou UU? You could use Raikou if it might be OU. Raikou's banned, yeah. Well, Medichamp's not a special sweeper, though. Medichamp's physical. And it doesn't really set up. I guess it could with Meditate, but... Yeah, but what? Why would Medicham be calm minding? Its special attack is poopy. Oh, to Baton. Isn't Baton Pass banned? It might not be. Oh, Weavile. A cool mon to have. Whoops. Alright, we'll go. Baton Pass might not be banned at Gen 3. They've pretty much done away with the half clauses. Oh no, they haven't. Okay, the Baton Pass clause in Gen 3 is teams are limited to a maximum of 3 Baton Pass users, and Smeargle cannot have Baton Pass. Woo, Bobby, I have 4 now. I've gotten all my leftovers from the same tree, though. I would agree. Probably a random greeting. That wasn't my last raid. Why did the fucking... Why did it respawn? What? Was that my last raid? Huh. Alright. We're going to do a positive attitude laddering stream. Alright, first I have to pee. Oh. That's Yago. I'm going to try not to get annoyed. I'm going to try and get my attitude problems going on. Trying to get my attitude problems solutioned. Alright. Few things here. Steely Dan, going in the toilet. We're bringing back the Bronzong, I think. My team's also super weak to fire Pokemon, but I don't have a way around. Actually, I guess I could bring this boy. In fact, well, if I don't have a steel type, I went really quick. If I don't have a steel type, it's still fine to deal with. Who has what items? Oh, Scrafty's got AV. That's kind of what I like on this thing. No, I don't need knockoff on it. Okay, actually, I've realized something. I need to do a little bit of a few changes to this team that'll be just easier to do from the computer. Alright. You, I want to have a life orb. Done. Alright. You do not need psychic seeds. The thing is, I don't have a great item for this thing. Oh, fuck, I need white herb. That's what I need. I was too lazy to buy it. That's what happened. Alright, Bobby, thank you. No, I want Mental Orb. Alright, so who's going to be on my Trick Room team? It's obviously Hatterini and Indeedee. They're just the two easiest, best setters. Obviously, Butterscotch and Scrafty. So I have two more. Here's the thing. I like Abomasnow a lot. I want to give it a little bit more of a try. But here's another problem I've been having. Is that this lead, but the Scrafty with the Covagrigus is like too good. The Covagrigus doesn't die. Does Covagrigus get any better moves? And then Trick Room kind of goes on for too long. You know what I mean? Alright, it's fine. So, and then another problem I've been having is Sylveon. Sylveon and other fairy types in general kind of fuck me. Fire types are pretty good against me too. I'm thinking I might use the Bronzong, but I might use Special Sun. Bronzong is only really good against Sylveon. We'll give Bronzong a whirl. It's also good since it has Trick Room. So we'll give this version of the team a whirl and see how it goes. I feel like this team is ass, but whatever. Okay. I don't know how many ranked I'm going to do, but we'll see. How can I not find battles? Finally, holy moly. He's probably gonna lead Duraludon. Maybe Duraludon Coalboy? Okay. I don't know if Kofagrigas lives from that dragon, and I can't fake the dragon out. Okay. I can do Obama Snow. Scrafty Obama Snow seems like shit, though. Oh, this team's so bad. Oh, I fucked up. What's up, Heve? I feel like he's leading Dragapult and... Okay, Colossal. Didn't expect Colossal. Who's he D-maxing? Positive vibes, exactly. This is such a weird lead from me and from him. Do you think he's D-maxing the... Do you think it's even worth it to fake out then? Wait, I feel like I crunch the Dragapult. Because if you still break my sash, right? And I Blizzard here? This is bad. I think I'm fucked. Your apartment flooded last night? That sucks. I think I just lost the battle already. I had a bad lead. I knew he was leading Dragapult. Fuck, my team's actually so weak to Dragapult. Yeah, this is bad because my Abomasnow is going to die. I knew this would happen, but... I should have ice sharded the Dragapult. I can't believe he didn't die. What? I lost. Does your team have a good answer to this strategy? Not with Dragapult. If it was like another Pokemon, yeah. Do this. This is my best play. I don't think he's max flaring the Scrafty. If he max flares the Scrafty, I lose. I could have Ice Sharded. Well, if it's a special attacker and he max flares Scrafty, I'm fine. Not fine, but not that bad off. Yeah, I need an Oranguru to be able to defeat this strategy with Dragapult specifically, because I could have followed me, Please live. Yeah, we good. Okay, okay. I don't know if I'll kill it, but I do have a way to deal with this. It's just gonna have to be smart play. Yeah, the defense rate sucks for me. Jesus Christ. Switch to Bronzong. Because he's going to max Steel Spike again, which is fine. Yeah, but I was worried about... Energy Ball? But why? The Dragapult... doing some stuff. Protect with Bronzong. Because he can't even max flare me. He's gonna Heat Wave though, but my little guy is totally fine. My Scrafty. Yes, eat shit, bro! Alright, alright, alright. Whew! We're okay here. I'm sorry, I was worried about his Duraludon, not his Dragapult, right? I was worried about Duraludon, Dragapult lead, Dragapult doing like DD or something like that, and then Duraludon just going for... Do you know what? I couldn't lead Indeedee and Hatterene if he has a Duraludon. It's just bad. Bad news bears. Do you understand what I'm saying there? Taunt's fine. I'm worried about Fire Blast. Oh, Phantom Force. Okay. Duraludon, okay. What do I want to do here? Wait. This is important. I want Hatterini to die, I think, right? Okay, so hear me out. Switch in Hatterini, have it die, and Bronzong's better against Duraludon? Do you think that's correct? Do you think Bronzong's better against Duraludon or Hatterini? It can't be Hatterini, he's not good against Duraludon. I knew this was gonna happen. This is not fine, but it's like, you know, what had to happen. And I think my Scrafty can take whatever from this Duraludon. I'm AV. Yeah, it's fine. That's bad. Can I take another one? Oh, can I not take another one? That sucks. Do I Gyro Ball or do I EQ? Gyro Ball. God fucking damn it. That's so broken, bro. I'm so mad he got that Spadef drop. Ridiculous. Ugh. He probably has Dark Pulse, of course. I don't know if EQ would have done more. Positive, you're right. It's fine. I didn't have the proper team to be prepared by this, against this as well. I mean, he could get a Dark Pulse. Oh, yeah. Do I live? I don't know if I live. This is a strong move. Oh, I live. Yeah, okay. Steel. This is the first time I've seen Steel Beam. Oh. I won. Okay, so note to self. Dragapult Surf on Colossal. Scary strategy for this team. So I definitely need to bring a Pokemon to be able to threaten that. I've been considering about trying to fit Grimmsnarl on this team. I've been trying to consider fitting Grimmsnarl on this team as like a fake-out user instead of Scraggy or whatever. And I've also been trying to figure out, maybe instead of Scrafty, well, the thing is, I like Scrafty for the Intimidate, right? Okay. And I also want to fit on Oranguru. But I don't know how to fit Oranguru over who on my team could I put Oranguru? If I have Oranguru, it might be like the whole team might need a complete restructure. I've never seen Dragapult plus Colossal. I've seen like Weavile plus Colossal. So that set's new to me. Oranguru is a very good Trick Room setter, and it's a helpful Trick Room abuser because it can make people attack twice. Yeah, I mean, I would have been fine against that lead. Like, my team does fine against that lead if there's no My team does fine against that lead if there's no Duraludon, right? Because if I see a Duraludon, it's like, okay, fuck. Like, if he led with Duraludon, I'm fucked, right? Yeah, I don't really go to forums. That's my best answer to that lead. Yeah, exactly. Although, okay, maybe a counter to that lead, right? If I'm worried about Duraludon. Because my answer to Duraludon is this fake out lead, right? So, completely dropping Cofagrigus for... So, completely dropping Cofagrigus for a different Trick Room setter there. Like Oranguru. So having Oranguru plus Scrafty as the lead there covers both Duraludon and the other lead. The Ghost Rock Boy. That's an interesting team. Looks like a Torkoal thing. Follow Me's bad here too. Scrafty plus... Feely's Mimikyu Scrafty's bad, though. This is a tough one, too. He doesn't have a way to avoid Follow Me per se, but... Bad lead, bad team. Can Oranguru survive Colossal's Dynamax without supports? Fake Out does nothing against the lead, that's right. But Oranguru can survive, so it would be a Follow Me plus Oranguru, maybe. Oh, Vileplume, okay. He's actually totally fine. What's happening here? Does he have chlorophyll? Do you think he's gonna sleep? He's gonna go for a sleep? I think I fake out the Vileplume and I Trick Room. He's got to be going for Sleep Powder, right? And then if he demaxes the Vileplume, it's okay. I think that might be Torkoal. I'm hoping Cofagrigus lives. I don't know. If he demaxes Plume and then doubles into my... Okay, yeah. Max Ooze? What the hell? Oh, for special attack boosts, I guess? Seems like a bad look, though. I think doubling into Vileplume is the play. Torkoal's not a threat. Oh? Okay, fine. It's weird, but fine. Man, Kovagrigus is so useless right now. I was thinking about Max rocking Torkoal, but I didn't want anything to get put to sleep. It's so weak. That crit mattered a lot. I think Arcanine might protect here. I'm gonna remove the Sun and Hex Arcanine. Because I'm worried about a Max Flare coming out. Oh, he's faster than me. Fuck me. I'm so surprised Arcanine didn't fucking... Is he wisping me? I really thought he was worried about me, but I guess not. Why would he snarl? What the fuck is that even accomplishing? This might be the play. Alright, this seems maybe bad. The Torkoal's... Oh fuck, Torkoal's slower than Hatterini. I'm fucking stupid, bro. I think he's gonna I think he's gonna snarl again and then. I'll protect. Alright. I don't understand. He's switching a lot. Switching out. The Gastrodon's gonna be able to scald me. I'm hoping indeed he lives with his Torkoal's thrown at me. Oh, he's just intimidating me again. Ugh, this guy's such a bitch. The way he plays his Arcanine is so lame. It's unreal, actually. My last turn at Trick Room. No, I'm fine. Of course I got poisoned. Okay. Poison sucks. Crit. Alright, didn't need a crit. I did need a crit. Did he die? Oh, that was so lucky. That was, wow, worth the poison. Totally worth the poison. Fuck, I don't know how to get out of this predicament I'm in. I think Scrafty's got to switch into Hatterini. And I protect with Indeedee. And then basically have to pray he didn't attack Scrafty. Sludge Bomb. And then I follow me Trick Room. It's probably fine. Fucking what? Alright, this is my path to victory. What does Pollen Pup do? Does anybody know? Maybe I should be attacking the Vileplume here? Remember thinking Torkoal was the craziest Pokemon? Torkoal's pretty crazy. Oh, I fucked up, bro. Stupid asshole. I'm such an idiot. I'm dead now. Ugh. I fucking forgot Indeedee wouldn't live both hits. Fuck. God, I hated the way this guy played. He played like such a pussy. Ugh. With all the Arcanine switches. I don't know if I brought the best team, but... the guys he brought, I didn't expect. Why would you bring a fucking Sun team? I didn't understand why you'd bring a Sun team versus me. That seems very weird to, like, actually... That's fine. Hey, Alexander Larson, what's up? Wait. Do I know you? Maybe I don't know you. What's up? The name's familiar to me. Oh, no, I'm mixing you up with someone else. Nice to meet you, though. Yeah, I didn't like the way that guy played. I don't know if I could have brought a better team for that or not. His Torkoal decision, I didn't understand. Like, why would he lead with that, right? Like, I was expecting him to Erupt with Torkoal and Sleep Powder. Like, why would he D-Max with Torkoal immediately for Max Ooze? I don't know, very weird to me. Like, there, in that scenario, I actually also would have benefited from Follow Me-ing as well. It just seems so weird for him to do. Fuck, if my Indeedee lived a little bit better, maybe I could have won that battle. With some more... with some smarter switching, but with the Torkoal Max oozing, I didn't really have the ability to deal with it. They're gonna win. 1-1, lost 1. I'll probably only do 2 or 3 more battles. I keep not being able to find trainers for some reason. Very interesting. And the problem with my Bronzong is my Bronzong's not really trained very well to take too many hits. Maybe I should swap Bronzong out with someone else. Did the damage calc. Colossal cannot one-shot Urangaroo by the looks of things, even with weakness policy boost. So with the plan for Colossal to be... So for the plan for that kind of team again, where there is the Colossal strat plus Duraludon, be Indeedee plus Urangaroo lead? Also, under what circumstances are you talking about Urangaroo's EVs? Like, how do you EV Urangaroo? I don't know. Do you just go full defense, pretty much, so it can live? What's its special defense stat? 110? Ugh, it's so weak. 252 with no defense investment. Interesting. So then I might make a... Ugh, come on, bro. Let me get a battle. So for me, I would like to then maybe switch my Indeedee set. So Indeedee is just like a special attacker, like quiet nature, max special attack instead of being bulky with a sash maybe. So I do follow me. I drop the Abomasnow maybe. Yeah, if any, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. And then I would run Inner Focus. Trey Peach is awesome too. I don't think my team's super bad. I also don't think it's super good. I might fucking go back to Steelix if I'm just running Bronzong. I don't know why I'm running Bronzong if Steelix exists. What's the purpose? Why did I do that? Maybe it's because... I don't know why I did that. Steelix just wasn't contributing. I never really brought it. My team's still very weak to fire stuff, in general. I might bring Colossal. Try to do Colossal instead of someone. Maybe instead of my Bronzong. Right? Have a Colossal for Trick Room sweeping. For fire types. For like the fucking Arcanine, right? I have a special attack in Colossal for Arcanine stuffs. I don't like Runerigus at all. None of it's... Oh, I don't want to do a casual battle. Get out of here. Say your birthday, Mr. Cross? Happy birthday, my dude. None of Orangaru's abilities seem particularly helpful. I only have one move that can hit my teammates, so telepathy is not necessary. I like Inner Focus because Inner Focus prevents the double rock slide strat from working on it, right? Because if I come against the double rock slide lead thing, right? So Orangaru, I might EV to live. Feel the point of Colossal instead of Rhyperior would be for there's a few reasons for that. Okay. Who's he leading? Okay, he's doing the Weavile strat, right? Don't know what he's doing. I think my Scrafty Cofagrigus lead is fine. Do I like Abomasnow in this game? I think I do, right? I actually like Abomasnow and Bronzong. No Hatterini? Do I like no Hatterini here? He's got two guys that are pretty good against Hatterini. This version of the team's very weak to that Colossal, though. Oof. Already counters... Indeed, already countered Fake Out. Didn't consider Rock Slide. Yeah. If he leads with Colossal and Weavile, the Weavile is going to try and surf Colossal. But he's probably not leading that. I overprepared for that strat. Colossal and Excadrill? What the fudge? Alright. I think he's... Do you think he's Dynamaxing Colossal or Excadrill? I feel like there's no way he's Dynamaxing the Excadrill. I never see those things get maxed. Ooh. I also think my Kofagrigus can take... Okay, fine, I guess. Whatever, dude. No D-Max from this guy. Okay, that's fine. This was very weird lead from this guy. Burn doesn't matter. I'm gonna do break undo. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's super worth it, I think, to just... It's gotta be. It's just worth it to start going for it. And I Wisp Drill. I feel like I'm blowing my Dynamax load too early, but who the fuck knows? I don't know why Drill protected. I guess just to prevent any damage. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that play. So here's my problem with Kofagrigus, actually, is it just dies so slowly. It's too bulky. Right? Kofagrigus sticks around, and it does useful things, but not, like, hyper-useful things, right? I don't know. Like, this Will-O-Wisp is going to be good. Like, now the Excadrill is literally, like, completely useless. Are you... Wow. The burn on Scrafty sucks a lot. I can't believe he got 2 burns from a Heat Wave. Are you serious, bro? Alright. Plan is to go for Colossal again, and then I will Hex the Excadrill just for some chip. Damn, I can't believe he got 2 burns from Heat Wave. %10 chance for burn. Ugh, for real though? I think Colossal will still die because I'm at +1 attack. And it might be wise to preserve Scrafty just for a fake out Trick Room. I have another Trick Room in the back, right? I have Bronzong. I'm fine. I don't care if he damaged it or not. I care if, as long as my Kofagrigus dies, I'm totally happy with that. Okay, that's fine. And Kofagrigus dies. This is actually a pretty ideal turn for me. I'm unsure if the crit mattered. I don't think it did. I wish I could check his team out or whatever while I'm in here. Abomasnow is definitely the safer pick. That sucks. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? 2 left, maybe? Fuck. I don't know who he's attacking. He's gonna... The Excadrill might Rock Slide? Okay. I think Blizzard's worth it despite the accuracy drop. Don't know about this. Who's he D-maxing? What? The Wheezing? Wait, I don't get it. I'm actually sort of perplexed here. Interesting. I got one more turn in Trick Room. So, who's his last? Okay. Nervous about this. Okay. What do you guys think I do here? Does Togekiss usually run Protect? Man, I target Togekiss with this, and then I Blizzard, right? I'm very worried about Togekiss protecting. I didn't have Protect. Alright, please hit Blizzard. Abomasnow, please, God. It's fine. Okay, good. Whew! Okay. We're good. We're good in this front. Alright. I think the play is to double Protect while his Dynamax wears off, right? No, what's the point of protecting with this thing if it has a Sash anyway, right? Oh, Abomasnow's gonna Ice Shard. Fuck me. Mistake. Oh, okay. Poison. Oh, didn't even do half. Special attack increase was smart. That was Black Sludge. I think Trick Room plus Protect might be the play. Because I think he's going to go for Abomasnow. If he Fire Blasts, I'm fucked, though. Oh, my God, the best turn! That was the optimal turn! Yes, okay, okay. Alright. Gyro Ball here. I feel like Gyro Ball's probably a 2 KO. Understatement of the fucking year, bro. Another stressful one, my dudes. Oh, Snow Warning's back, everybody. Everybody calm down, Snow Warning is back. It is a 2 KO, yeah. Okay, for sure. Alright, I feel good about that game. That was a weird game. I don't think his Dynamax choice was very good. Good battling for now. I think I had a good run there. Let's see what my... How many points did I get, though? Hey, what's up, Frisky Disc? I just want to know how many points I got. Really? I got 1 point. Alright. So, I don't know. I have a few problems with this squad. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, but I thought it got updated already. Alright, so I don't know. I have some problems with this team. Obviously, this thing's fine and pretty much mandatory. I actually quite like Abomasnow as well. I think Abomasnow's been doing a good job of what it needs to do. But it might be not the best, right? It might be better to go with Torkoal or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? This thing, here's my problem. You're like too good, right? Like this thing lives for so long. I could drop... Ally Switch has not been the most useful move for me. It's been kind of useful sometimes. It might be worth it to try a Memento on this thing, right? So in situations where I want it to die, I just have it kill itself. So I can get in another Trick Room Sweeper, and I can severely weaken someone else. It might be good to try that out. Okay. This thing, I like. Here's another problem I'm having, though. It's kind of weak. Brick Break isn't strong, but I really like having it for screens. So, I don't know. I also don't know about Stone Edge. The problem is if you EVing Covagrigus to be defensive, which it needs to do with the fake out leads, because otherwise it can't survive max darknesses, and it needs Mental Herb to survive taunts, right? It might not need Mental Herb, and I might be able to get away with Colbur Berry. Alright. Yeah, and the problem is I can't Wisp any of these stupid fire types. Okay, I could go with like a Colbur Berry, Cofagrigus for the fake out leads. Instead of Mental Herb, because I can always fake out the taunt user no matter what, right? There's never a situation in which I'm not going to be able to fake out a taunt user. He's actually not threatened by taunt if I've got fake out in the front, unless they have 2 taunt users, right? So maybe I can drop this fully defensive one for a more special attacking oriented one. Right? Drop it for a more special attacking oriented one. Then it can take dark hits. But then he gets fucked by ghost type. Then I get fucked by ghost types. But if there's a ghost type that I'm expecting as a lead, I can always lead with Indeedee. And Indeedee, Duraludon... Okay. And I don't have to care about Duraludon not caring about Follow Me. Okay. So maybe for my next stream with this, I'll try one of my... I'll try this one. Except I'll drop some of these moves. I'll put like Shadow Ball and then Dark Pulse here maybe? Yeah. Okay, that's probably my plan. And I don't know if Bronzong has a spot on this team. He does work when he's needed, but then sometimes he doesn't do work. I don't know. And I haven't even been using this thing. Yeah, but I don't know what other moves he gets. Does it get like a fire move? He doesn't really get any fire moves. I don't know. I'll do some breeding and tinkering tonight. Because I also would like to... Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I would also like to try out maybe a more... I might only need Shadow Ball, right? I might only need Shadow Ball and be able to run a support move here. I might try out a more offensive Indeedee, who isn't bulky, with just like Sash or something. So I might breed an offensive Indeedee. Do I have another one of these? I have a male one, right? Yeah. I could also do... Who else gets Fake Out? No one worth trying a meme strat out on. Body press. How strong is body press if I have no defense investment? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. No. Alright, so we're this, right? Oh, no, it's Mummy. Nope, not multi-skill. Item. Alright, so first of all, I want to see a few things here. Can it live? A Z crunch or max crunch. It can live. All right. Okay. So it can definitely live max crunch from a max attack T-Tar with Culprit Berry. All right, this is good news. This is good news for me. Okay. Then was the other thing I needed to check? Oh, body press. Right. What's body press doing to this thing? Body press is doing 50 to T-Tar. Like 30 to Exca. Shadow Ball actually does more to Excadrill than Body Press would. I don't know if Body Press is worth it. No, I'm not using Showdowns. I'm using Trainer Towers. Oh no, this doesn't use it either. You're right. Trainer Towers also calcs it wrong. Okay, hold on. I guess it's because it's just a fork of Trainer Towers is just a fork of the other one. Using this calc. But body press appears to also not work as well because, right, if I have body press, I got body press in there, increasing the base stat of attack increases body press's damage against T-Tar. So if I actually make it a 145 defense, it actually can always OHKO T-Tar with 0 investment. It still does 50 to 59% through. Okay. No, it looks like it one-shots it to me, depending on the T-Tar set you're doing. Kofagrigus one-shots T-Tar if it's not holding a Chople. And it does more than Shadow Ball would do. To Exca. Alright, so Body Press might be the tech, bro. I set max HP, max special attack, quiet nature for Kofagrigus. With 145 in the attack stat, just for body press. Wait, can Kofagrigus get body press? This is important. Okay, can. You keep getting G-Max, Flapple, and no Appleton? What game do you have? You can only get Appleton and Shield, and you can only get Flapple and Sword. I mean, if we assume max HP T-Tar, it's still... I don't understand how our calcs are differing so heavily. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to head off for now, guys. I appreciate you sticking around and being supportive while I reform my anger issues in regards to competitive play. I did get a little bit annoyed, but I didn't get anything as super mad as I got, even when I lost. So. But thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. See you guys later.